Hi all, hope you're all doing alright. Right, here we go. Look at this. This is another UHER 4000 Report IC mono version. Now the one I repaired before was the stereo version. This is the mono version of it. And one common problem with these UHER 4000s, the early ones don't seem to suffer this problem, but the later ones do. Now if you can see that reel there, it's cracked. Because what happens, there's a metal ring inside embedded in the plastic, and after so many years the plastic tends to shrink a little bit, and that's what happens. It it cracks. I've heard of stories where people have sort of sawn off the inside, trying to take the metal ring off and pressed it together and glued it together. But you know what, I tried it with my Dremel and I made a complete I don't want to swear here. I made a complete arse job of it. It's terrible. I destroyed it, in other words. But fortunately, there's a company out in Germany, and I mean, they're not cheap, but you can get the machine working again. But they do remanufactured versions of this without the metal ring, and I have bought 2 of them. And I'm trying to think where I've put it now. I could show you. I'll have to stop the video, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to restart the video in a minute, and I'm going to put a tape on just to show you what sort of effect you get when you've got this cracked ring problem, because obviously the shape of it is not a perfect round circle anymore. It's got this little bump on it, and I'll show you what the effects are. I'll have to join all these videos together, but I'll do it through iMovie because I'm using an iPhone and it's quite easy to do. Alright then, I'll be back soon. Right, okay, I'm back. There we go. I've now threaded the tape up. Oh, actually, this was an ex-BBC machine, as you can see. British Broadcasting Corporation. That's one of the reasons why I want to get this machine going again, because I used to work for the BBC, and it's got a bit of sentimental value, even though I never ever used one of these at the BBC. I used to be a tape editor there, but I never used to use one of these machines. These were solely for the use of reporters. Right, let me show you what the effect is. Now I've taken the belt band off. There should be a little band around the hub, and what it does, it gives the tape tension. So I'm risking my little Beatles tape again. I shouldn't be using this. This is an original Beatles revolver tape, but there we go. What the hell? Right, listen to the effects you get on this. The battery's a bit naff, by the way. Where's the volume on this damn thing? Can't remember where the volume is.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Right, totally uneven play, absolutely awful, and I don't know why I'm using my original Beatles tape. Why don't I make a copy of this? Harvey, make a copy of your original Beatles tape and use that as a demo. Oh, never mind. Right, let's rewind it. Yeah, the batteries on this are a bit sluggish actually. They're not very good. Once I get it all working, I've got to fix the power supply, because the power supply's got a problem. I've got an external power supply for it, and for some reason it was giving all the wrong values. I was getting like 5.5 volts, which should be 6 something, or 7.5, and then I replaced all the caps. Then I got something like 12.5 volts. But then I checked the AC voltage, and there's 24 volts AC. That's wrong. There should not be any AC voltage coming out from the positive terminals. So I've got to change the selenium rectifier, and I've got a couple of modern ones here. These are the silicon rectifiers. So I've got to put one of those in, make a little board up, mount it to a little piece of error board, and solder the wires back, and hopefully I should get the power supply working. There we go. So there we go, that's it. So right, I'm going to stop this video now, and I'm going to replace the hub, and hopefully all should be fine afterwards. I hope. It might take me a while because I need to put that wire back. There's this little steel wire that wraps around the hub, and it acts as a tension control, and it's a bit of a pig to put on actually. It took me ages to get it off. So, but anyway, I'll do a completed video when it's all done. So this is the UHER Report 4000 mono version. Actually, I've got a spare Oh, is it for this machine? No, sorry, it's not this machine. I'm getting confused with these UHERs. I've got quite a few now already, thanks to my friend Benji. Yeah, Benji, mate. Anyway, right, let me crack on with this and get this machine up and running. I've taken all the, see the plate that should go on there? That's over there somewhere. Where isn't that plate? It's up there. Taking it all apart. So there we go. Let me crack on and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now. Right, hi folks, I'm back again. Oh my god, after sweating about a bucket of sweat, seriously, oh my god. As you can see, I've got the new hub on there, brand new. Look at that. Oops, look, I've got dirt on my camera, I can't see the screen properly. But there we go, brand new, no cracks, as you can see. And in that band, you see that steel band? That's the brake. It's like a brake, and it also acts as a tension adjustment. So as the reel is turning, this thing moves in. See that? That bar with a tape rest on, and it releases the tension when the tape's on it. So when you've got the tape pressing on it, it releases the tension of that band. So that turns a little bit more freely. I can't do it. I need 3 hands. I can't hold a camera and do 2 things at once. It's impossible. I should really get a tripod and a camera set up, really. But anyway, so that's on. That took me ages to get that steel band on. There is a groove there, but to wrap it around and get it in the right position and trying to hook it on at the same time without it falling off the spool was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. And then I forgot that fat screw there goes on the bottom and the skinny screw goes on top. What did I try to do? I tried to put it the other way around and it wouldn't go on. I spent a half an hour trying to get the damn screws in. Of course, they're different size threads. Now, what I don't understand is why would a manufacturer put different size threads for that bar? Where is it? That bar there. What's the reason for that? I mean, I don't understand their logic. But anyway, so I swapped it around in the end, and put the fat screw on the bottom, went in straight away, and the skinny screw on top. I forgot. I was such in a panic doing that steel band, trying to get that thing. I just completely forgot. So one good recommendation is always take pictures before you take anything apart. Take a photograph on your camera phone. Oh my god, you know, it's hard to do that years ago. You had to make notes on paper, but now you've got these camera phones. So anyway, I was nearly stripping the thread on one of the screws because I was like screwing it in, it would not go. But anyway, it's the fat screw on the bottom, skinny screw on top. I'll never forget that ever again. So there we go. I'm going to stop this now. Thread a tape on, you can hear it. It plays beautiful now. Then I'll stitch all these videos together. So it's had all new caps everywhere. That's the power supply. All new caps, new bands. It's had new drive bands, belts, whatever. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, see you soon. Right, hi, welcome back folks. There we go, all done. Everything's back together. Got the base plate on. Just waiting for a screw to arrive from my friend Benji because the original one is threaded and it will not go on. Tried everything, won't go on. So there we go. I had a bit of trouble with the brake tension band. I had a lot of trouble getting it on, and I started putting the wrong screws in the wrong place. There's 2 screws there, one skinnier than the other, different size thread. And I tried to put the skinny thread in the big thread and vice versa, and of course it wouldn't go in. Wasted half an hour there. Like an idiot. I mean, I should have taken a photograph of it first. You know, whenever you take anything apart, just take pictures of it, you know, before you do anything. Oh, never mind. I could have swore blind that the top screw, the fat screw, went on the top and the little screw on the bottom, but got it wrong. Anyway, you learn from experiences, don't you? So there we go, it's all back together again, and I suppose you want to hear it. Yeah, it's great. So it's got its new hub on this side now, and I just need to put a new counter. Benji's going to supply me with a new counter because that one's gone. Don't even press any in anymore. Look at that, nothing. And that's about it. Let's put it in the right speed, 3 3/4. That's my Beatles tape again. I just hope I don't get a worldwide ban because some Beatles songs you just can't put it on YouTube. But hopefully this will be alright. Obviously I'm going to get a copyright, but you know what, who cares. So now I've got the stereo version of this. Rosie, if you're watching, this is the mono version, which I've just fixed because the one of the hubs cracked, just fell to bits. Because what they do, they put a a metal band inside the hub, and then they're surrounded with plastic, which is a bit stupid really. I don't know why they did that. And over time, as the plastic shrinks, it starts cracking because it can't shrink properly because the metal band's in the way. So obviously it just breaks and it forms a funny shape. So it's not really a perfectly round shape. It's like a slight bulge in it. That's why when you heard it in the first place, it went, let me tell you how it will be. Taxman, it's one for you, team for me. Taxman. There we go. So let's play it now, and off we go. You can hear how it sounds. How about that then, eh? Perfect. Woohoo! So as I said, I spent about half an hour trying to get 2 screws in because, like an idiot, I decided to put the wrong screw in the wrong hole. God, I can't believe it. Anyway, as I said, what you got to do before you take anything apart, just take photographs. I mean, there's no excuses. It's not like years ago when you didn't have any camera phones, you had to draw diagrams. Not now, not with these camera phones. It's so easy now. So there we go. All working, and I'm dying for a cup of tea. So I'm going to do that in a minute. So there we go. I've got the stereo version of this, which Rosie quite liked. And I've got the mono version, Rosie, if you're watching. And this was from the BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, who I used to work for all those years ago. BBC. W3. I worked in Broadcasting House, where all the radio disc jockeys were based. And BBC West 3 was where they did all the TV productions like Doctor Who and Dad's Army, if you've ever seen those programs in the States. And yeah, so I used to go there every now and again, and I used to watch from the gallery and see all different TV shows being made. Great experience working for the BBC. Great corporation. Although they do charge for a TV license, which I don't agree with. BBC, get your act together. Get rid of the TV license. Especially for the old people, the old pensioners. I mean, for about 4 or 5 years, the pensioners did not have to pay the TV license because the government supplemented the fee. In actual fact, they paid for it in a way. But now they brought that back, and even my old 88-year-old mother now has had to pay £158, wherever it is, for the TV license. Alright then folks, so there we go. Right, hope you enjoy this little visit on my UHER, my mono version. So as I said, all I've got to do is replace the counter, and the cover's a little bit dented here and there. I think it's been dropped at one stage. And I've got a new plastic cover for it. The original one had 2 big chips in it. So I've got a replacement from Benji, and I've got little screws and washers and little nuts. So I've got to screw it on, but then I need something to snip off the ends because they're a little bit too long. So there we go. That's the UHER 4000 Report IC mono version. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed all this, and I'm going to stitch this all together and put it up on YouTube. Alright then guys, you have a great day. I'll talk to you later.